Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing a chit chat, get ready with me type of video, and the setting is a little bit different, and that's because I recently made a ring light. I followed a DIY ring light tutorial and I actually really like how it turned out. Sorry, I'm just looking at the ring light right now. I'll link down the video that I used to create this ring light. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I wanted to really test it out. I've used it in a video with Barbara, but we did it in daylight. So I wanted to test out how it would play out during the evening. So the first thing I want to do, as always, is prime my lids, and I'll be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'll be setting that down as a base. So after setting down the base, I want to go in with the Airspun translucent powder, and this is just to set the eyes after laying down that primer. Personally, I don't like it when it's so sticky because I feel like it doesn't blend the shadows well. The pigment is there, but personally, from my experience, I don't think that, at least for me, it's as easy to blend the shadows, any shadow, on a sticky lid from a primer. So I personally prefer to set it down with a powder. Alright, and then I'm going to be using something that I haven't used before, and I know I'm late in the game, but Ashley was so kind enough to include this in one of her gifts that she gave me for Christmas. So it's going to be the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and I'm so excited to use this. And I've opened it before because I really want to see how it looked like in person, but I haven't used it at all. Yeah, so we're going to go with Low Blow right here, and we're going to use that as a transition shade. And the trick is to start little by little. You don't want to go in with a heavy hand because then it'll be harder to fix. So it's easier to just kind of go a little at a time and blend layer by layer. And you guys probably heard this before, but it is easier to add rather than take away. And you just want to go in circular motions to really blend that shade out. And then what I like to do is I like to take a fluffy brush, and I kind of just like to blend the edges and then build the color more. I think I'm going to do a halo eye because I don't know, I'm kind of visualizing it and I see like this empty spot that I'm doing, and I think I'm going to go with a halo eye. This will be good practice. I'm not really good at the whole cut crease halo eye method where you use the concealer. So I like to practice to really improve my method. Well, not my method, but just the methods I've learned from other YouTubers. So I'm going to do the other eye and I'll be right back. So after that color, we're going to go in with Heat Devil right here, which is a nice burnt orange shade. And I want to build up the crease color. And so we're going to lay down this really nice deeper shade right on top. And you want to take these shadows a little bit higher because when we put that light color right in the middle, you really want it to show up above the crease. And what I like to do is I like to pat down the color on the outer corner and then kind of slowly bring it up. And this is so I don't waste too much pigment when I'm like tapping it off. Rather, I'm just building up the color and slowly fading it. So that way there's still a high concentration of color, but it's not too like messy, if you know what I mean. And as I said before in my previous videos, so far I'm really liking how these shadows blend out. Next, we're going to go in a little bit deeper, and we're going to use En Fuego, which is right here. And it's a beautiful, I want to say like like that clay colored red, and I want to use that to deepen up the crease even more and kind of spice up this look. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create that halo eye. So we're going to use a concealer. This is the Face Shop concealer, but you can use any that you have. And then what I like to do is I like to take a brush so I don't have to get the actual applicator dirty or contaminated with other eyeshadow. So I just take another brush and kind of lay down right there in the middle like that. And then I like to kind of look up so I have a kind of a guideline on how high I should go. And then I'll take an even more precision brush, and this is the accent brush from Real Techniques, and I will slowly create a halo effect with the concealer. To set that concealer, I think I'm going to go in with Scorched right here, and we're going to make that color really stand out by kind of dampening the brush and then lay down that color. Ooh. Sorry, I just saw it on the viewfinder and on the ring light. It looks really, really good. And it's really nice to use a really small tiny brush for this step because you really don't want to step outside of the concealer that we put on. And then after that shade, I want to take Lumbre, which is right here, and I want to brighten up that lid shade a little bit. So I'm actually going to wipe off some of the pigment that we put on, which is the Scorched. And then I want to take a bit of Lumbre. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea. Sorry if I butcher it. And I'm going to put that right in the center. It looks more like a pink in the pan, but when you put it on the lid, it kind of has a gold undertone to it. Okay, and then after that, I want to go back in with He Devil right here, and I want to blend between where the light and dark shadow meet so there's no harsh lines. And then I'm going to go with En Fuego and kind of deepen it up a little bit. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to take Sauced right here, and I'm going to smoke that out. Lately I've been liking how it looks when I bring it down a little bit lower. It makes it look more complete and really makes it a bit more dramatic. I'm just going to smoke that out with a small tapered blending brush. And then I'm going to go in with Cayenne right here and darken up that lower lash line. And then last but not least, I want to go with En Fuego to finish up that lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with that tapered brush and smoke it out even more. Blend out all the colors that we put there. For the inner corner, the only one I think I can use is Ounce, which is the lightest color in the palette. And I'm going to take a small brush. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. It's really like a satin finish. Not too glittery or too shimmery. So actually really, really nice. And I kind of want to bring that to the lash line to open up the eyes a little bit more. You know what? I think I'm going to take Ounce and kind of dust it right in the center to really brighten that up. And then I'm going to put Ounce right on the brow bone to kind of highlight. And for lashes, I'll be using the Ardell Mega Volume 250s. And I've been using this so much in my videos lately because it's honestly my favorite pair. And I'm so sad that I only have one pair of these. And the eyes are finished. Now moving on to the face, I want to prep the face using the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Radiance drops. And I'm going to shake that up a little bit. And then next for the face, I want to use this Becca First Light Priming Filter. And this stuff feels so good on the skin and it smells amazing. And next I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation, and I am the shade 180. And using the Fenty Beauty sponge. And with this foundation, it's a good idea to work in sections because it does dry out. But hopefully after the moisturizer that I put down, it won't dry out so quickly, or it won't dry down as much, because I want a kind of a dewy natural finish. And for me, I take forever to blend my foundation. Like, I have to make sure that everything is even and covered. So I just realized that I'm starving and I honestly can't wait to eat. I'm waiting for John to get home, but he's getting home late. So I'll just wait until he gets home. Maybe I'll snack on something so I won't like pass out. And then for concealer, I'm going to go in with that same concealer that we used to create the halo eye and just dot it right on the under eye. Oh my gosh, I can't think. I'm so hungry. And then on the nose to kind of highlight and cover up any redness. Some on the forehead. And then to set all that concealer and foundation, I'm going to go in with the Airspun Loose Face Powder again. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush and set it all in. Especially right on the under eye to prevent any creasing. And then for blush, I'm going to go in with this BH Cosmetics Floral Blush. And this is a duo cheek color, and this is in the shade Caribbean Coral. And Barbara gave this to me, and it's so pretty. I love it. And I'm going to lightly dust that on the cheeks. And then for highlight, I'm going to go in with this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. And I'm going to lightly, or take a very little amount, because this stuff is really, really pigmented. And I'm just going to set down a base for the powder highlight. I'm going to put that right on the high points of my cheeks. And then for highlight, we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Cosmetics That's Hard Collaboration Highlighter. And this is the Coffee and Cream one. And we're going to mix both the colors in, which I personally like to do. Ooh, you really see that highlight. And then for lips, we're going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick. And these are in the shade Naked and Birthday Suit. And lately I've been loving the combination of these two colors. For me, they just make the perfect nude, at least on my skin tone. And these smell so good. I think it's because I'm really hungry. But they do really smell good. They smell like cake. And then going in with Birthday Suit, we're gonna deepen up that shade. And then last but not least, we'll be setting the makeup using the Mario Badescu Facial Spray. and letting that soak in. And it feels so, so nice. So this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I actually really like how it turned out. Too bad I'm not going anywhere. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I love to hear your feedback and your comments, and I just love interacting with you guys. But anyways, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!